They can't stop you! They can't stop you! Don't let them! You guys can win this! We got to win it! Keep up, boys! You got this!
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. In a blazing start to the new season, we looked at the updated power ranking. Some teams are hot, and some teams aren't. Look at New Orleans. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when I look at the Nets, they're obviously trending in a positive direction, but still working out some of those early season timing issues. But I have to say, I like what I'm seeing.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. You've got Williams, sharp out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Russell, and it's Thomas in at the 2 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. Shams, obviously, the big 3 in Brooklyn did not work out. But on the bright side, what a return they got for Kevin Durant.
It was one of the biggest packages in NBA history. They got 4 for...
Obama's checked in for Memphis. And then for Brooklyn, Ami's checked in, and it's Cobb in for Williams. Jackson passes to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Shoots from 14 and off the front iron, and in it goes. 6 points for Desmond Bane. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And I love that MP is walking into this league with his sights set high. But guess what? He's got his work cut out for him. When you look at the names in this rookie class, now we get to enjoy watching him chase his dreams here in the NBA. Good luck to MP on the journey.
And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead. We've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David. That's something you got to have in this NBA. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Edey. The 3 from Morant. Hits it from 3-point range. Morant's got 5 now.
Wow, when Morant is hitting the 3, he becomes basically unguardable.
Morant against Russell. Here's Thomas. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And then Morant traps it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Russell. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Denver. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
coaching, his front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. Wilson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Cobb sets the pick for Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Agidi picks one up.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Thomas.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Bain. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Russell looking around. Pass to Cobb. From downtown, Edey with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Morant outside. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing. And for the Nets, they're shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Cobb, no good.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
Here's Edey. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Cobb passes to Claxton.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Aldama. No scoring in this one. Pass to Edey. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Back to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Melton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Bain. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Cobb. That shot off. Some solid defense from Clark. Wilson against Bain. Now here's Morant for 3. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. And Cobb gets it to go. And now it's only a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Picked by Clark inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Now, here is Russell. To the right side. Cobb. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Cobb's got his second bucket of the night. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies up 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Cobb. Watford out there with Wilson. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Claxton in its center. Trains the three-pointer. Kennard's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, Kennard's percentages from three are insane. And he's consistent. He does it every year.
Nobody near Melton. On the wing, Melton. Watford passes to Wilson. Claxton sets the screen for Cobb. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jalen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right. They're all fun to watch. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Down low. Here's Clark. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Clark's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, Cobb. He has 5. Melton finds Watford. Pass to Cobb. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Melton. Nailed from three-point land. Melton's got 6 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And here's Kennard. And here's Jackson, covered by Watford. Fades back, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Wells, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. To the paint, it's stolen by Aldama. Pippen with it. He's picked up by Cobb. Pippen with a wide open look. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And the rejection by Jackson. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, that's the kind of aggressive play you want to see from Jaren Jackson.
Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Ronnie's checked in. That's good from Jackson. And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to L.A. because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy it a lot.
Those are the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped a 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've been coming here.
They love their kings. to Wells. For 3, Pippen craps in the tray. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Melton kicks to Cobb. Back to Melton. Now here's Cobb. Guarded by Pippen. Second chance shot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Bain. Over Johnson. Bain, no good. Nets trail by 15. Cobb with it. Back to Melton. Nets passing it around. Here's Clowney. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular unit.
Cobb, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Wells passes to Jackson. Rebounded by the Nets.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Cobb, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Jackson from long range. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 10.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Cobb. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Johnson. Outside, Russell. Top of the key. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. This is what we sign up for. This is
substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Russell against Morant. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Morant. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And we finished one half of basketball. Grizzlies lead by 8. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the bright beat, you know my name. You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny, DJ EJ. And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? That fast.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Desmond Bane really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Cobb comes in for Cameron Thomas. And here is Cobb. He has 7. It's Sharp, top of the key. Pass to Melton. Sharp sets the pick for Melton. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside Russell. Pass to Cobb. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Aldama with the ball. He has yet to score, and it goes down 2 points.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Sharp with a screen on Morant. Here's Russell. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. 3-pointer. Here's Edey. 2 free Free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp, and it's Wilson in for Trendon Watford.
And this is what's so special about Morant's game, his mobility and his explosiveness.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
It's good. Melton's got 8 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Grizzlies, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Morant passes to Aldama. Jackson kicks to Morant. And the rejection by Claxton. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Morant passes to Bain. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 12 now in this quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Nets trail by 5. Here is Russell. 15 points in the game. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Right side, Russell. Inside. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Peter Turkoglu, who was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And that one falls for Johnson. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Cobb. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Bombed up there for Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Melton passes to Cobb. Paxton a screen on Pippen. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Eldama. Scoreless thus far. The jump hook, and Jackson finishes inside. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Well, this is why you get Jackson Jr. the ball inside. He has a good sense for how to capitalize down there.
Johnson right side. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 7. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Wilson out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cobb. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Johnson in at the 2 guard. Here's Bain. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. At the top of the key, Cobb. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Pass to Bain. Clark sets a screen for Bain. Hands it from downtown.
Well, that's Bain's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Johnson. Outside Wilson. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Bain. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Keon Johnson. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Shoots from the baseline. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis leading by 10. And for 3, the Grizzlies with another miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Cobb. Back to Melton. Nets passing it around. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cobb. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bain. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cobb. Nets trail by 8. Shoots over Pippen. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wells passes to Pippen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Martin's check in for Brooklyn. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of John Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future. Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Wells passes to Aldama. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, the big man playing big. Aldama takes the hit and completes the play.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Here's Cobb. Hits the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Pippen outside. From past the arc. And a shot by Wells, no good. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. It's a 13-point game. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. They'll start a 3-game homestand with that game. And he knocks down.
Substitution on the court.
And so here's Memphis. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Back to Aldama. Pass to Wells. Now Aldama. Now here's Jackson. There's the three. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Russell passes to Sharp. Pass to Cobb. Shoots over Wells. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Aldama with the ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets trail by 17. Russell passes to Sharp. And here is Cobb. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Wells the bucket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Cobb. Money from the wing. Cobb's got 9 points here in the second half.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Pass to Edey. On the wing, Jackson. Morant with it. He's guarded by Russell. Rebound, Brooklyn. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams dishes to Russell. Here's Cobb. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pippin's checked in for Wells. And a change for the Nets. Trendon Watford's checked in for Cobb. Now here's Morant. Changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Gigi Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Luke Kennard in for John Morant. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Martin comes in for Trendon Watford. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Cobb in for Russell. Here's Cobb. It's Clark with the rebound. Grizzlies shooting at 51%. Really solid.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Number 22, Jalen Wilson.
Memphis with the ball. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And here's Pippen. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.